What's up, guys? Third Impact here, coming at you with the 11th day of the 12 days of anime. And not to be too selfish here, but this moment is kind of more for myself than it is for you guys, so please bear with me. The anime moment that I'd like to talk about is again from a video game, and that is of Ni no Kuni: Wrath of the White Witch. This was developed by Level 5 and Namco Bandai, with all of the animation and character designs and things like that being done by Studio Ghibli. Now, the reason that this moment is more for myself is that I need to start this game again from the beginning and actually finish it. I started this game in the summer and got about 2/3 of the way through. Had to move. I have PlayStation Plus, and all of my saves were saved in cloud storage except for Ni no Kuni. I have no idea why, and it's really disheartening because I was probably like 20-30 hours into that game. Maybe other people, it doesn't take them as long to beat that game, but I still felt like I had a lot of game to get through, and I had put a lot of time into that. So looking back and thinking that like I needed to start all that from the beginning was just like really discouraging, and I haven't gotten around to doing it yet, but this video is sort of gonna hopefully spark a new interest in me to start this game again from the beginning, because it was so amazing. This game, I had some friends who were watching it that aren't really big on RPGs or even anime or any of that sort of thing, and a lot of the times, especially early on when they're watching this game, like I knew that they thought it looked very kiddie and very cutesy and all these sorts of things, but the game was actually extremely punishing at times, for myself at least, and the story was, even though it was, I mean, this is like a lot of Studio Ghibli things, it was potentially intended for any audience, and a child could certainly watch this, but it was really sad at times, and it was extremely touching. And I know that this just kind of sounds like the general sort of generic Studio Ghibli spiel of, you know, oh, it has so much heart and all of this, but, you know, unless you've seen a Studio Ghibli film or you know what I'm talking about, you can't argue with me. This is just true. Any fan of Studio Ghibli stuff can fall back on these things as amazing reasons for wanting to continue with it. But it was like legitimately a tearjerker. It's somewhat spoilers. This does happen very, very early in the game. The main character, Oliver, his mother dies, and the main plot of the game is him entering this world that's somewhat linked to the real world, as far as the characters all have, like, each character in his life represents a character in this world, and I don't know what actually happens at all in the plot. My little theory was that it was kind of like in his imagination, and that he created this world as a way of coping with his mother's death, and I don't know where all this went, and if that's the truth, I'm proud of myself, because as it went on, it seemed like very believable, and that it wasn't in his head, and that all these things were real. But at the same time, I could see them just completely pulling the rug out from under you with that one. And just the fact that this whole story is about this little boy, very brave, going on this really like crazy quest to bring his mom back to life. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy story. It was really touching, and I need to finish that to see if I'm right, because I'm not going to look up spoilers or anything for this. I need to experience it myself. I got to around Vile Heart, if anybody's interested in like where I actually stopped at. And it wasn't because I wanted to stop there, it's because I had to stop there, and because I haven't started again. But Day 11 of the 12 Days of Anime, Ni no Kuni: Wrath of the White Witch, I am going to play it again. And once I have played it again, I will make another video and give an entire review of the game and let you know my thoughts on the ending. So stay tuned for the final day of the 12 Days of Anime. I don't think I'm going to film it right here in this setting, but I will definitely get some time to do that between now and then. So I will see you guys later. Hope you guys are enjoying the holiday season. And yeah, be safe, eat good, and enjoy.